We have to start supporting ourselves. We have to add value to our content and our voices.
Hey, hey, haters gone, hate supporters done it. Hey, hey, hey. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Hey, support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really in what they done. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Hey, 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 hey. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Hey, 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 hey. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Hey, support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really in what they done. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Hey, I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really in what they done. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really in what they done. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Please don't hate on it. Please support on it, on it. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. I'm really real one of them ones that they dumb. Thumbs up, subscribe, cash app, $sign on box rhyme.
People that are complaining is the ones that look like us that are complaining, and I do the most. So guess what? When I fix the airports and I go on a yard, and as for ungrateful people, don't come back.
Oh, so they're telling us not to come back. Oh, don't come back.
Y'all see why?
Oh, okay. Let me go to her. Let me go to this woman here. Oh, let me go. It's so many. Hold on. So many. Hold on.
Y'all don't see why West Indians don't like Americans? Y'all don't see like this week has it shown y'all why West Indians don't like Americans? The ignorance that Americans have shown this week is the reason why us West Indians do not like America.
We don't give a damn. Let me say that. I'm going to try not to interrupt, but man, hold on. I'm going to try not to interrupt, but man, I can't speak for everybody.
Hey family, I've been saying this for the longest, yo. We don't think about nobody outside of America. We just don't. There's no need to.
But I think I do speak for a lot of people. Do y'all know how less of a damn I give? Do y'all give a damn? I'm not going to speak for you. Let me know if y'all give a damn. I really don't. them jumping on, see, this is why we don't like you black Americans. Okay. And okay. What we gonna lose? What we losing? And yeah, they're really going overboard with their accents, by the way. They're really doubling down on their accents. Oh, they feel comfortable to try to dogpile on us now. Let me play this. This is why we don't like you. Okay, okay. Womp, womp. All right. Hold on. Hold on.
Americans at all, like at all. A lady was on TikTok complaining about the food that she was getting, you know? The food.
And she was from Bermuda. She wasn't even FBA.
And she had a big bag of boxes of food that the people them gave to her, and she was complaining about the food that she was getting. What, honey? I seen another girl on TikTok complain that they weren't letting them leave Jamaica. I'm done. Y'all see why?
Okay. So all of them, they just all getting it off on us, boy. They all, this is why we don't like you, Bumba Clyde. This woman here, let's go her.
Americans, whoa there. Please watch your mouth when you're talking about the Jamaicans. Okay, I'm not Jamaican, but I'm a West Indian woman, and what you're not gonna do is try to fearmonger and spread weird narratives about the country. You don't know anything, and it's 2025 and your ignorance is showing. One thing about the Caribbean, disaster preparedness is a way of life. We've been doing it since we were kids. 2, most houses are reinforced by steel and are built with concrete. It's not done Weetabix houses you guys have. 3, when in times of disaster, people know how to come together and help each other. They're not fighting each other in Walmart for toilet paper and rations. We have more autopsy than that. We come together and we help each other. 4, your fear-mongering, tragedy porn, king fetish, whatever it is y'all have where you just like are so gleeful when bad things happen to people.
Which we're not. What kind of weird projection is that? Nobody's happy. They project this weird stuff onto us.
That's definitely weird.
And you use that as an opportunity to be performatively good. Keep that somewhere else.
Oh, so if we go down there and help them, well, you're being performative.
Jamaicans will deal and cope with tragedy however they see fit.
Okay.
If you didn't want your thoughts and prayers to elevate their spirits, keep them.
Okay. So they just complaining about everything. If we help, okay, hold on.
Hotel, all-inclusive resort. Okay. This is a lunch box that they gave us. This has.
So this is the woman.
You know, what is this?
Let me get this straight. Jamaica is facing a catastrophic hurricane, and this is what you're complaining about? Look how many boxes you got in that bag, and all of them.
You know, that woman was Caribbean herself, by the way. So they keep acting like she's us. Hold on.
Hotel, all-inclusive resort. Okay. This is a lunch box that they gave us. This has. You know, what is this?
Let me get this straight. Jamaica is facing a catastrophic hurricane, and this is what you're complaining about? Look how many boxes you got in that bag, and all of them had food. Considering the situation, you're complaining about the types of food that you got to eat?
What is that? Okay, thank you. This is breakfast.
And again, this woman is Caribbean herself.
Yeah, like what they expect to get for breakfast in a crisis. IHOP.
This woman is not FBA. This is the video that they all acting a fool about.
Everyone's heard of speed dating. But what if I told you there's now speed funding for businesses, where lenders actually fight over businesses doing
a fool about.
I guess a little muffin.
What were you expecting? Steak, mashed potatoes, while the country awaited a Category 5 storm? Who shared the food? Locals, right? Let me get this straight. The locals who probably have their family at home worried sick about them because they're at work, sharing food for your entitled, ungrateful ass, and you're sitting there laughing? You want a refund? A refund for an act of God? Is that what it is? Secret's all-inclusive hotel planned the hurricane. And because you didn't get the types of food that you wanted, you took to TikTok, recorded the foods that you got, right? and decided to make a stink about it. For a very ungrateful, selfish wretch. Because when you think about it, the staff, who is a local, could have been home with their family, hunkering down, getting ready for this Category 5 hurricane. But they're at work, helping you, serving you food, so that your fat ass can, and this is how you thank them. This is how you thank them?
Okay. Okay, so it goes on and on and on and on. There's so many videos. Hold on.
Can you stop coming to our country? Just stop. Like, we know, because we've been watching it our whole lives, we know that your own government don't like Black Americans. We know that unless you are very wealthy in that country, that they don't care about you guys. That at best you're living in a very okay situation. If you're middle class, you still got poor cousins and poor aunties and poor uncles, right?
So yeah, see what I'm saying? All of this stuff, this ain't about the hurricane no more, family. They're saying all the stuff that's been pent up, that they've been wanting to say openly. Because let me tell you something. They say all this stuff. They've been saying this little stuff behind closed doors to each other for decades. Right. Now, the hurricane, that's just a catalyst for them to say this bullshit that they've always been sitting around wanting to say. Now they're getting it off their chest. This is why you're poor, your government don't like you.
Talk crazy. That's probably freaky, reeky, sneaky. See.
Okay, come on. Look, come on, get it on out. Get it all the way out. See, this is why delineation is very important, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show some more. Come on, we're going to go through all of it. Come on. As much of it, it's so many. I'm going to go through as many as I can, but this is why delineation is important. Yeah, they're getting into some, well, you got poor cousins and what? So yeah, this ain't got nothing to do with that video and all the hurricane stuff. That's just a proxy. That's just a proxy for them to get down and say what they really wanted to say. Hold on.
It's like, what are y'all apologizing for? I would never in my life apologize for another Black person's actions. Ever in life. I'm not kissing nobody's behind.
Okay, I think this is a sister from here. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
Nothing thing.
Black people, when y'all travel into these countries like the Caribbean and stuff like that, can y'all please leave your entitlement at home?
Listen to that word entitlement. They always say entitlement. Listen to that term entitlement.
Please, leave it at home. Let me tell you, in Jamaica, the hotel workers, the service workers, they're the front line of tourism. They are literally there to make sure you have a great time when you reach the country.
Okay, I'm just going to go through as many as I can. I'm going to go through as many as I can, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go through some more. Right here, this dude here. So, hold on.
And I just wanted to come on here to remind
you. Like the video, family. Thank you very much.
I'm not humble. I'm a Black American. Big B, not the little one. Foundational Black American A-dose. If Black people really wanted to flex, we could.
Do it. Flex. I want to see y'all flex. I want to see what y'all gonna flex. Do it. Flex. Go ahead, flex. Go ahead, flex. You said y'all not humble, right? You said it. You said if y'all wanted to, y'all could flex. Flex.
Well, I'm going to flex tonight, big face man. I'm going to flex, but go ahead.
We want to see y'all flex.
Oh, you going to see it tonight?
You already been saying it. You want to see us flex? Our lifestyles, our existence is a flex. Like, when are we not the talk or the center figure? Like, we represent what you call PYD. Everybody look at us. Like, our entire existence been a flex. Well, what's going on? Everything about us. The entire world copies us. Our AAVE, everything. Style, clothing, the way we march, the way we boycott, the way we fight. Our entire existence is a flex.
Tonight.
Flex. Show us. Show us. What you gonna flex? And all this is coming from the fact that y'all getting called out for your behavior in Jamaica, while people are literally dying.
And your ass ain't.
So he said, y'all being called out. I ain't say one thing. I'm clueless as to the effects of a Category 5 hurricane, whatever they had. Typhoon. I'm clueless what happened, what damage was done. I'm clueless. I'm not unsympathetic. I'm tunnel vision. I'm working on myself. I'm being green. I ain't got time to look at somebody else. I'm being green. So if somebody did say something to attack the entire lineage, are you crazy? But again, like Tariq said, this is how they always felt. This is always what they wanted to do. So you're gonna attack me for a handful, and who knows if those people are even FBA? Don't forget, the Russians pay trolls to pretend they're FBA and to cause dissension, all type of division. So we don't even know if they're even FBA. But don't tie me into somebody else. We're lineage. We're 43 million. We have a right to behave the way we want to. All right. But if we're going to do that, then should we call all of you? Okay, we're going to group up everybody from 1-2 people actions. Then are we justified to call all of you tethers, regardless of your actions or not? Let us know how we doing this, because we'll just say y'all tethers, whether you undermine or you don't. Okay, so you let us know how we want to do this right here. We'll play by your rules.
Over there helping them. You over there in New York somewhere on the East Coast.
And you coming online talking about we could flex. Flex what? Big B. Big B. Yeah. The B stands for back. Big back. Y'all keep on talking. You're getting called out for this kind of behavior. Entitled and annoying.
Entitled. Listen to that word. They always say entitled. I want y'all to hear that entitled thing. We're going to get on that.
You came online talking about I'm going to flex. Ma'am.
Okay. All right. I know some of y'all got tether fatigue. Oh Lord, this one.
I know I didn't just see videos of folks.
This one right here, Lord. You know she had to get her 2 cents in.
In Jamaica.
Not her
Americans, Black Americans in Jamaica, post-Hurricane Melissa, complaining about the food they were providing.
I can only do a few seconds of that clown. So yeah, all of them are trying to get it in. I can only do a few seconds of that clown.
Right, Ricardo.
Okay, all right. Let me see. There's so many, but okay, y'all get the point. Y'all get the point, family. Well, let me play one from my page. Hold on. Let me play a couple from my page. This woman, boy, she was really going off. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, they're telling me, go back. Oh, go back. To
all the Americans down there, Black Americans in the hotel and the resorts, who talking shit about the workers and about Jamaica. As soon as the airport opens, y'all go home. Go home. Jamaicans didn't call y'all down there. Y'all know a storm was coming. A hurricane was coming. A whole of 10 days. Y'all knew this. Y'all have a chance to go home. You chose to stay. Then y'all talking shit, talking about food, and talking about Jamaicans treat us this way. Look what we eating for breakfast. Go to name America for breakfast.
Okay. So this big back mammy. And here's the kicker, family. Here's the kicker. This is the kicker.
What's the point in getting super hard down there if you're not even in the mood for sex?
Yeah, actually,
Kicker. The woman who all of these tethers are complaining about, again, like I said, she's not even FBA. But again, they know this at this point. They know this, but it doesn't stop the opportunity for them to say what they've been feeling. They've been feeling like this. The irony is, there were foundational Black American tourists down there in Jamaica staying at the resorts. You know what the foundational Black Americans were doing? They were helping them clean up at the damn resort. There was some foundational Black American tourists. Hold on, let me show you the video. At a resort, they're there helping the staff clean up. You understand? Hold on. And there's somebody going around with a camera asking everybody where they're from. Hold on.
Appreciate you, sir. Respect, respect. Yes, where you from? Indiana. Pittsburgh, PA. Pittsburgh. New Jersey. Where you from? Philadelphia. Jersey. Where you from? All right, where you from? Florida.
Okay, so foundational Black Americans are actually down there helping your ungrateful asses. While you're talking all that trash, our people are down there helping them for nothing. They ain't getting nothing out of it. They're like, yeah, we're going to help them out. That's what we do. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, delineation is important. This is why delineation is important, because people are ungrateful as hell. You help them and they still find a way to talk shit. When I did a lot, did y'all see I was on TikTok the other day and we had a Jamaican sister call up, Bamba Clyde, hello brother, we need help. We got the PayPal, can you donate to the relief fund? With respect, ma'am, no thank you, because your people told us to stay out of your business. So that's what I'm going to do. Your people made a whole bunch of videos telling us to stay out of Jamaica business. So that's what I'm going to do. I was going to help, but hell, y'all said stay out of the business, Bumba Clyde. Okay, you ain't got to tell me twice. You ain't got to tell me twice. You got it. Jamaicans don't need nothing. Well, go ahead and do you. Why y'all up here though? I don't see y'all down there. All the ones talking about what you don't need, your ass is comfortable up under us up here. Huh? Listen. Come on now, y'all give me some retweets. Let everybody know we're in here. Let's get about 5,000 people in here. We almost got 3. All right, give me some retweets, family. Let folks know that we're live right now, because we got to get into this. Oh, we got to get into this, ladies and gentlemen.
Check this out right here.
Trying to separate an African from an African American.
Welcome back. Diaspora war isn't good. It's war that isn't necessary because all of us were black. Even if...
No, all of us isn't black. Matter of fact, can I invite this dude? Damn, I had already, look, 5 days ago, no reply, but no reply. I tried to invite this dude. He said, all of us is black. Oh, shit.
It's war that isn't necessary because all of us were black. Nice. Even if some of us will claim we are not from Africa as Black Americans or Caribbeans.
No, we're not. Can you point to a country I'm from? There? Please help me out. Like, which one of the 54 am I from? Help me out. I don't have a memory of coming from one of those countries. Tribe, whatever, but if you got the answers, Sway, help us out.
Because that's where it started. Maybe somehow different culture. We have different culture. We have different type of how we talk. It doesn't matter. All of us have the same enemy. All of us.
Oh, I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how that's possible. I think when you say all of us, we're not included. But I can say all of FBA have the same enemy. Okay? And all of FBA have the same enemy. But no. You guys are definitely on the opposite side of us. All right? You and white supremacists.
Us, we are going through the same shit, the same problem.
And that's why I like to talk. Yeah, I need more Africans. I had my first African come on the other day, cooked him, explained to him he wasn't black. I hurt his feelings. He tapped out really fast. But I want to talk to more Africans. I want to explain to more Africans how they're not black. And you're not tricking us. Like, we know you're not black. You know you're not black. So let's just be honest with each other and move on. this guy right here. You see, I had already sent him a comment. I want to get him more, but a lot of these guys don't want to talk to us. They love to talk about us, but they hate to talk to us.
As Africans, we may not go through racism.
Exactly. As African, you got that right. You got that right. As Africans, you don't go through racism. Only FBA go through racism. You guys deal with tribalisms, okay? We deal with racism. You guys deal with tribalisms.
That much. But we are going through colonization. Neo-colonization is affecting us. And
yeah, but that's your own fault. You caused neo-colonization on yourself. It's your fault. Okay? That's your fault.
Black Americans are going through racism.
Right. And that's also your fault. You see how that works? That's also your fault. It's your fault that you're going through neo-colonialism, and it's your fault that we're going through racism.
Discrimination.
Your fault.
The systematic.
It's not systematic. Y'all gotta stop saying that. It's systemic. It's not systematic, stupid. It's systemic. Not systematic racism. It's systemic racism. Okay, you gotta get the words right. Systemic, not systematic. One more time.
You name it. Racism, discrimination, the systematic.
It's not systematic, dumb boy. You need to research and know the difference between systematic and systemic. Okay, it's not the same. But yeah, that's your fault.
You name it. You know that. We need to end the diaspora war.
All right, well, leave us alone. Stop talking about us and it's done. It ended.
We have even given it a name, diaspora war.
Right. And stop. So look, stop talking about us. Stop inviting us. Stop including us in things, and it's over. All right? That's it. That's it. It's over.
It is sponsored. When you post on social media ranting against your own black person, it is sponsored. It's going.
Yeah, definitely was sponsored. Well, we got those receipts. We got the Russian troll farms. The definitely was sponsored.
Even the social media, maybe a TikTok, or will not take it down because this is what they need to be there, causing wrangles, disunity.
Right. And we know the they is Russian.
Amongst black people. Now, the unity of black people is a threat.
Has nothing to do with you. The unity of black people has nothing to do with you or your people or your continent. Because you're African. You got to worry about African problems. We'll handle our black problems.
The unity of black people is a threat. And
that's a fact. But what that got to do with Africa?
Every time we fight.
No, you don't fight. We fight. I haven't got a song called We Fight. So yeah, you don't fight. That's what we do. You guys bow down.
It's a plus for them. Every time we quarrel, it's a plus for them. When a black American stand here and say that, I don't see any reason of coming to Africa. Africa's
hell no. You'll never catch me there unless it's some business, opportunity. But I'm never going there for some fake, union with you guys. That's out.
Not my country, blah, blah, blah. It's a plus.
Definitely, no, it's not a plus for nobody. It's a plus for us to know that's not our country. Well, it's a continent, right? It's not our continent, and there's no country that belongs to us. All right, and that's it.
They are happy. They are clapping. It's good for.
I don't know who's happy and clapping. All this fake boogeyman shit he's trying to pull. They're happy. They're clapping. So to allow us to disrespect you guys, allow us to talk about you guys, because when you defend yourselves, white supremacy is happy. They're clapping. Okay? Stop it.
For them, they don't want black Americans to come to Africa. They don't want Caribbeans to come.
That's a lie. They try to get us there through the ACS, the American Colonization Society. We stopped that. Frederick Douglass and Foundation Black Americans, we stopped that. Y'all didn't stop that. Matter of fact, wait, say that again?
Good for them. They don't want black Americans to come to Africa.
Wait. Why are we not in Africa? You said they don't want us to come to Africa. Can you answer the question? Why are we not in Africa? Why are we even in America? Right. You didn't want us to come to Africa either. You did? Knock it off, man.
They don't want Caribbeans to come to Africa, no Jamaican or They don't want Haitians to come to Africa. They want,
I don't know what the hell a Haitian is. It's Haitian.
Cubans to continue saying ain't black. I'm not black. They want Dominicans to continue.
Hey, look. I want them to continue to say that. And I want you to admit that too. None of y'all black.
Saying I'm not black. That's what they love seeing. As far
That's what I love seeing.
as we think we are fighting the battle, black Americans versus Jamaicans.
We're not fighting no battle with you guys. We're just defending our name, our ethnic, our heritage, and our ethnogenesis. That's it. That's it. Which anybody would do. And they'll defend their name.
And we have won as black Americans or as Jamaicans. We have won this battle and we are happy. We are continuing to minus years of happiness on our children that are coming. The moment we ignite a war between African and Jamaicans, we are minusing the happiness of our fellow next generation. The moment we ignite a fight between Africans and African Americans.
Hey, well, mind your, like I said, bro, you could end this war real simply. Keep our names out your mouth, mind your business, and fix your homeland. That's it. And war is over.
We are reducing years of happiness on our future generation and even on us. Because why are we fighting? Because we have different.
Because you guys have this disrespect for us and you borrow white supremacy mindsets and you believe that stuff and you act on it. That's why we're fighting. Well, that's why you're fighting. We're defending ourselves. We're not even fighting you guys.
Different culture. Some will say we are better than others.
And nobody that none of those are. That's y'all reasons, right? Y'all got this obsession with us. We're rent free in your heads 24/7. You guys ain't even in America, and you're talking about us.
Maybe Africans say we are better than black Americans. Black Americans say we are better than Africans. We have better music. We have better dance.
Look, but they never want to talk to an FBA to get the real position. They'll do these ISOs all day long, all these ISOs, and then when they have a discussion, it'll be another tether. It's like, yo, where's the FBA in the room?
What is there for dancing if we don't have good economy, if we don't have strong economy? Why are we dancing when we don't have proper and a quality education? Why are we celebrating that we have, good music and the music cannot put food on our table? Simply because we have wealth gaps, simply because we have high taxes imposed in us, simply because our culture, our music, some people are benefiting from it and not.
Oh, thanks for the super chat. One up on you. I love Melissa with the message. Appreciate it.
Us. What is there to celebrate for? Why are we creating wars? Diaspora wars, black people fighting. It is sometimes it's shame, and it's a shameful act when you open your social media account and you see an African ranting against a black American or black American saying words towards Africans.
Defending ourselves.
It's too bad when you go in a comment section and you see Africans commenting bad on black American or black American commenting negatively on African or Jamaican. And a black.
This action is terrible. Hey, family, this is the fact. The fact is, I wrote on 5 days ago, right here, hey, speak to speak to the FBA. And no reply, nothing. Dude, miss us. And but you see, he does reply to stuff. He does, look, he replies, that's him. He replies to stuff. So right, stop. The gig is up. The family, check this out right here. This is gonna. Y'all ready to laugh at something? Here you go. Hold on. Gotta reset. Come on. Family, get this right here. That thing says divisional chief. This is why we can't take them seriously at all. And this is why we're ops to them. We're natural ops. That's it. We're natural ops to them. Look at this. Now they'll never have an FBA sitting like this in Africa. Look at this. Yeah, they carrying this big beast with their heads, not even their arms. Jizzy Giselle send out a super sticker. Thank you very much. Grand rising to you and the entire chat. This is what's going on in Africa, and they act like stop, man. This is who you love. You hate us clearly, and this is who you love. Stop. The gig is up, man. The gig is up. Let's see where we are. Carrying around Jabba the Hutt. Oh my God. Oh, this is wild right here. Wow. Oh. Crazy. Hey family, y'all know I talk about the FBA glow all the time. I say we had the glow. People call it the Majora spirit. Some people call it the ancestor energy and everything like that. Different names for it. I just call it the FBA glow. And make the comparison to Bruce Leroy. That glow. Like we got that naturally. And these people, they want to take it from us. They want to apply it on themselves like Shona. All right, but it ain't the same, and it's a false glow. So I talk about the glow all the time. I got some thumbnails showing the glow. I even made a song called "The Glow." The glow right there. Check it out.
Y'all like the way we go, right there, right there. Never disrespect the lineage. I swear we can really be a worst nightmare. Say our name, say our name, say our name, and we're right there, right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Y'all like the way we glow, right there, right there. Never disrespect the lineage. I swear we can really be a worst nightmare. Say our name, say our name, say our name, and we're right there. Right there, 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 right there. Y'all like the way we go, right there, right there. Never disrespect the lineage. I swear we can really be a worst nightmare. Say our name, say our name, say our name, and we're right there, 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 right there. Y'all like the way we glow, right there, right there. Never disrespect the lineage, I swear. We can really be a worst nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Say your name, say your name, say your name, we're right there, right there, right there. Y'all like the way we glow, right there. Never disrespect the lineage, I swear. We can really be a worst nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Say your name, say your name, say your name, we're right there, right there, right there. Y'all like the way we glow, right there, right there. Never disrespect the lineage, I swear. We can really be a we're right there, right there, right there.
No, actually, you can mute your mic until you're addressed. Let him finish his statement. Thanks so much.
And most
Go right there,
likely,
family.
you have the American dream in mind. And like I say, I'm not against immigration, but I don't like what's being done. You know what I'm saying? So if you come here to America, you come here with hopes and dreams. But the people that know what's going on, and you know, that's the so-called the woke, you know, that they're not the other stuff woke, but that hijacked woke, but that's woke. They know that we've only experienced the American nightmare. So there, some people say stuff, and I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, the black immigrants are being used against us. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to reparations, when it comes to, and even like not the, I ain't gonna say as extreme as OSA. If y'all seen OSA, you know, I'm not gonna say extreme as OSA, but sometimes even the ones that think they helping, they'll say, they'll mention the civil rights movement, right? And they'll think that black people was fighting for civil rights, but they don't have. I asked them. I say, so who can you name who would support that? And they can't name anybody. So you know, even them, they don't. They think they help.
To me,
Point. Yeah, is there a point where
please, to me, please.
Please land the plane, my God.
Yeah, hold it right.
Appreciate to say that all black immigrants that come over here, they're coming here and they're anti-black. First of all, this is the problem I have with a lot of individuals such as yourself, Creed. You think that immigration is equal and even all across the board.
I never said that.
Creed. I did not cut you
anything
off.
about anti-black though. I got it.
That's the thing with tethers. Tethers think when it's their time to talk, they can just lie about you all throughout their monologue, and you don't have the right to object and save your name, right? Save your name, protect your brand. You know what? I gotta make a song called "Protect the Brand." You know, no, if you disrespect our name, we'll be right there. All right. So yeah, no, when it's your time to talk, you don't get you know, a 1 minute, 2 minute of time to lie and defame us. No. Not how that works.
Let me finish what I have to say. Let me finish what I got to say. I did not cut you off.
But you add the words that I didn't say.
You off.
Go ahead.
Used your words. You said black immigrants. So the thing of oh my goodness.
No, stop
getting anywhere. I can't if you're just gonna keep doing this.
Real quick, sorry, Clink. I'm gonna let you go in 2 seconds. Real quick, just for everybody that just came into the live, I am dropping people with impulse control issues off the panel. I will not block you, but I will drop you if you are having impulse control issues. Go ahead, Think.
Back to what I was saying, I said it's not equal across the board. They do allow for the other immigrants that are YT identifying. They allow them a hell of a lot more to come in than they actually do the black immigrants. And then that number gets greatly reduced when they come from particular countries and they happen to be a black immigrant. Okay.
Which is no such thing of. Those people have homelands where they come from, and that's who they are.
Okay. Now, and you can look this up for yourself, right? On the numbers that they allow. They have plenty of them, thousands upon thousands that are coming in that happen to be black, right?
No, that's a lie. They're just from the place they were born at. That's all. It's not that deep. Zimbabwe, Zambian, Haitian, Haiti, Jamaica, that's all. I mean, just be specific, that's all.
not all of them get to stay. A lot of them, too many of them, they end up being processed and deported back. And the sad part about it is we do have plenty of them that are 600 miles off the coast of Florida. And I'm going to tell you right now, the majority of them are processed and sent back.
Yeah, because they came here either illegal or they finessed the whole evacuee. You know, the evacuee. Now you got to, you guys hear me use that term, and now you got an example of it. The Category 5 storm in Jamaica. Right. So if people come here because of that storm, that's called evacuee. And then once the country is restored and, you know, cleaned up, they go right back.
Haitians are, out of all Black immigrants, they are the least likely to get or gain asylum here in the United States. This is why I'm saying, you know, you have to be more specific when you're talking.
Nah, that finesse is done. The asylum, evacuee, refugee, that's out. That's out. That's been exposed. The Trump administration has exposed that. That's out.
Talking about, first of all, immigration, then break it down more to Black immigration, because again, it's not the same, nor is it.
No such thing as that. There's no such thing as something called Black immigration. No such thing as that.
Ever equal across the board, right?
Well, it doesn't make
not
sense
only
to
that,
call
let's
it that.
talk about that. Wasn't it a Haitian man that sat there and founded Chicago?
Who
His
cares?
bust is still very much there.
Okay, but what you just all over the place now. First you're talking about evacuees and then asylees, and now you're talking about a Haitian guy who, all right, first of all, okay, if I keep doing that, we're going to cook you. So they're kind of like exaggerating, but I want to leave it there. It's like, okay, because most likely she don't even know what happened with the Haitian guy in Chicago. She's romanticizing and exaggerating, because when y'all guys research it, that's all he did was found it. He didn't establish nothing there, you know. So, but again, I don't even want to do that. But this is what happens when they lie about the things we got to tell the truth about, and then the truth becomes offensive.
No, you talk on these different issues about independence. Well, the last time I checked, a lot of countries in the Caribbean, minus Haiti, they did not gain their independence like you may think. And that's the same thing on the continent of Africa. Yeah, they were fighting for their independence, but guess what? That came with some strings attached. So it's like they got their...
No, we call it a plea deal, ma'am. We call it a plea deal.
Independence, but it's not there. You're telling people to sit up there and learn about the history.
Then it can't be called independence then. All right. So I don't, that's the thing. Like they'll say they're independent, then they'll say they're part of a colony still. It's like, well, how can anybody unite with people who are under a colony, who's under control still? You can only unite with people who are independent.
History here in America, but you're speaking on their history, but you're not willing to be well versed yourself. I think that's a contradiction. So with that being said,
I think that's a straw man. So she was allowed to do all that with no interruption. You see? That's why the dude kept cutting in. So she created a whole straw man for old boy. He said nothing like that. She made up an argument for him and then argued against it and still lost. How you lose to yourself?
Said you don't want people to speak on your history. Don't speak on theirs, especially when it comes to two things: immigration, which you obviously have never gone through yourself.
Yeah, we're not doing that. And we didn't say you can't speak on our history. We said don't lie on our history. And we ain't gonna lie on yours. We're gonna tell the truth. But the truth is a lot of you.
Second thing is about independence as well, because you obviously don't know about that neither. And I'm gonna land my plane there.
Yeah,
Sorry, the lady that just came in.
Hello.
Hi, sweetie. I'm gonna ask you because I cannot take FBA talking no more. Is that your flex?
Me?
Yeah.
What flex?
Are you coming up to talk about immigrants leave America?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, I was coming up to kind of like what Think was saying. That was basically the point of what I was saying, is that the visas that are given to people of color, especially Africans, are visas based on education usually. So when you see people, they use like people like Osa, for example, even though he's an awful person, like his family most likely came because his parents were either wealthy or they had a high education. Just like people who come from Asian countries as well. People who come from India or other Asian countries, they're given specific visas. So
yeah, H-1B student, all that stuff, work visa. But I'll speak about that. I call that hyper selectivity, right? We talk about that over here all the time.
that they can reinforce the model minority myth, right? Well, these people are immigrants, so why can't you pull yourself out by the bootstraps? And that's how white supremacy works, right? So
yeah, okay, you speak about that's not white supremacy. That's just a little bit of white supremacy, a lot of tethered supremacy.
they need to have a scapegoat in order to invalidate whatever Black people say. So if they bring a Nigerian person who is a quote unquote immigrant, but they don't include the fact that they had to have a certain amount of schooling and a certain amount of money to even get the visa, they always like take that. They don't talk about that part, but they're like, oh,
yeah, what she said right now is 100% fact. She's actually spitting.
Look, they're immigrants and they can get up, like they can like pull themselves up, but why can't you? Even though it's not the same playing field, right? So when you fall into that creed, you are just letting white supremacy win again. So if you have,
I hate the blame where it's like it's all about white supremacy. I hate that misdirection. Like this is the op, and nobody else is the op. Well, these people, they're the only ops. No, there's a bunch of ops because you guys are team white supremacy. You're part of the same team.
Have that mindset, you're kind of going backwards as opposed to forwards. Because the only way Black people can go forwards is Pan-Africanism. It's not infighting.
What?
It's if we all throughout the diaspora, doesn't matter if you're from the Caribbean or Africa or you are African American, it doesn't matter. As soon as we can all get on the same level with our minds, then we can progress with Black empowerment. But there's too much infighting. And the infighting is made by white supremacy. They make us fight each other. They pit immigrants against African Americans and Africans against us. Like, even though we are all on the same side, like they might say, oh yeah, look at this person from Africa. Like they're doing better. Low key, they hate them. They hate them too. They just pretend to hate them less because they're educated, but it's not, they're not, it doesn't matter. Education can be learned. It can be.
They don't hate them. They're team white supremacy and they'll tolerate them. They don't hate them. They hate the people who are, who's going to resist. That's us.
Given. It's not like it's unreachable. So when we talk about things like this, there's like some nuance behind it. Because if you harbor any like, you know, vitriol or like some weird shit where you want to exclude Africa, you kind of are letting them win already. Because let's not forget, no matter what, we are all African. I mean, everyone's African, but Africa is the richest continent on earth. So
that wouldn't make any sense. I mean, the most rich people should be from there then. Like, yeah, you see that? You saw that's easy to debunkable. It's like, if that's true, then they should have the most rich people.
We as Black people are the richest group of people on earth if we can get our shit together. And that's basically what I wanted to say. So, Creed, I understand what you're saying. You were just saying it in the way white people say it. So you need to shift your mindset, bruv. Because like I get what you're saying, but the way you're saying it is more so redactive and like reductionary than it is progressive. Yes, the model myth minority. That's what it's called. It's the model myth minority. It's the model minority myth. Yeah. I mean, no, what you're saying was kind of just, I mean, it was close. You're close, but it's like you're missing the point completely. You're talking like Osa and like the Black conservatives who are just off, like they are not smart people. They're pseudo intellectuals that come on and just spout white supremacy talking points in order to invalidate Black people in their struggle. So if those are the people you want to align with, that's up to you, love. But like it's embarrassing. No offense. Probably because yeah. Yeah, of course. I know. Yeah, like you. I mean, based on what I was hearing, you were just pointing out like white supremacy talking points and not like figuring out or providing a solution. You were just talking. You want me to word for word repeat what you said 10 minutes ago? I know. Everyone heard you, bro. Like, I don't know why you're playing dumb. It's fine though. I just think you need to read more. No, because I don't think my brain works the same way as yours does. I just think you should read more about, topics like this because there is nuance to it and you just lack the depth.
Is she talking to herself?
I did summarize it earlier. Were you listening? We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. I apologize. Yeah, thank you. Okay, bet. Thank you. And then the last one, when it said, is there Caribbean history or history in the Caribbean? I think it's both. There's Caribbean history, and then there's also there's also like other people's history that happen in the Caribbean as well. So it's like both, I guess. And obviously white privilege exists. Because we know even colorism exists. So there's a lot. Proximity to whiteness is always power in our society, unfortunately. But I'm trying to stop that. I'm trying to be racist to white people. It's not working. Exactly. I'm just bullying them. That's what. I just bully them, and they're like, "Oh, well, somebody." Yeah, like they're like, "Oh, well, black person didn't is a descendant from."
Some of these motherfuckers came out of the
Man,
cave.
you gotta understand, man.
Actual Neanderthals.
Outer
Okay, I feel you.
sources,
I
outer
feel you on the
sources to
Neanderthal
bring
part.
down the consciousness,
Yeah,
and
I feel you on the
they've done the job. They've done the
Neanderthal
job.
part. Yeah, I got you. Well, normal people. How about that?
The only real humans came out of Africa.
You mean 70% human they got from us,
Yes.
and the other Neanderthal and the hybrid, and they got different stomach acids to us and different hair, and the list goes on. They know it.
Well, I mean, the point is we should have never gave them the recipe to stand upright. We should have left them on their fours. You feel me?
We gave them too much source knowledge, man. You see the knowledge we was moving with, man. Imagine giving that to a young species, man. Come on, man. Just look what happened.
That was our bad. We definitely fucked up the bag right there.
Been asking my ancestors, what was it all for? You get me? But we're still living it, man. We're still living it. They're here, man.
Shit, real?
They're with us. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know the powers, man. They can't stop it, man.
We just say
I ain't want to interrupt too much.
our young people. Our young people really got it together. Honestly, I have so much faith in y'all. Thank you.
Don't worry, we got this shit.
We've had to look at. We've had a lot. When you unlock your genetic code as well, a lot comes with it.
My favorite.
Yeah, I didn't want to mess up y'all life. I just had to say that. That's all.
No, you're totally good. I mean, I don't mind. Like, listen, I'm always up to talk about things, and if I'm wrong, I'll say it. I can admit that I'm wrong, unlike a lot of people. But I agree, you guys were right on the Neanderthal shit.
How do you say your name?
Sorske.
Sorske. Yeah, make sure you come back.
Okay.
Our squad approved.
You got the official stamp.
I wasn't trying to be. I was actually being very chill. I'm actually very chill today. I'm usually much meaner.
Too.
I'm much meaner than I was today, actually. So Creed caught me on a good day.
Creed been one of my mutuals. Creed know what room he's in. He knows. I just you know what kills me is that when I first came on this app, I never heard this rhetoric, especially coming from Americans. I never heard it. It's only recently that I've heard a lot of this rhetoric. And let me just say, because I had to drop because TikTok is not my life, so I got a phone call. I had to take that. And I realized that I left at a very inopportune moment because I believe his name was Lenny was about to go off on my ass, or at least try to anyway. But let me just say this. With respect to immigrants, quote unquote immigrants, I'm just gonna call them black people because I ain't talking about anybody else. I don't give a fuck about them Ukrainians, them motherfucking Syrians. I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas. I give a fuck about us. So I'm gonna talk about black people, black immigrants. When I hear black Americans talking down on black immigration, it does not compute to me because we are all oppressed in our respective nations wherever we're coming from. Like it does not.
Sorry to cut you. Sorry, mute.
Here goes the lie that's being told a lot. So I guess it's true.
Up for me, please, babe.
Oh,
That
sorry.
feedback is woo.
Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, we want to stay on mute because of sensitivities, right? We don't want to mess with anybody's neurodivergencies. So when we're not talking, if we can mute our mics. But what I was saying was black immigrants
No such
should
thing.
not receive any kind of xenophobia from black blanks.
No such thing as a black immigrant. But if you keep saying it, I guess it becomes true. That's why I came at the right time, family, to repo black. I came at the right time.
So if a black American is moving to Jamaica, black Jamaicans should not be chastising xenophobic to black Americans. If black Haitians are coming to black America, they should not be xenophobic.
Wait. One more time with this right here. Those in the scene. This is their king or queen. I want you to think of that as they run their mouth. Don't forget that image.
Phobic to black Haitians. It's the same if black Americans or black Canadians are going to Sudan or going to the Congo. There should be no problem with us going over there and vice versa, them coming here. No problem.
Yeah, you already know she's a tether. Yeah, that goes by explanation.
Because we are all oppressed in our respective nations. That's number one. Number two, fuck these motherfuckers and their reparations. Because guess what? I ain't asking massa for shit. If y'all, listen to me, if Black America decides that
Yeah, we know for a fact she ain't one of us. She's not FBA.
they are going to go to the Supreme Court of America and get their motherfucking reparations, guess what? Black immigrants from all over the world are going to unite and stand behind them because they deserve it. But guess
what wake up call does she need? Yeah, you know she's not one of us talking like this. What is he talking about? They're the main ones opposing it.
what? America has not only done shit to Black Americans, America has done shit to Black Jamaicans.
No. I told you, for you guys are new, that you don't know this. So the other finesse is that a lot of the tethers are trying to pretend that their countries are being harmed by America, so they can try to tap into our economy and get some funds, right? They're trying to no. Don't be a coward. You go out there and face your government, and you ask them for compensation for any mistreatment that was done to you. Okay, don't run to our government. Run to the colonial powers that were responsible for whatever harm you guys experienced. Don't be a coward and flee from your fight. Don't try to run to America. Run to the powers that harmed you. Okay? See, these guys don't fight at all. They're a bunch of cowards.
Black Haitians, Black Puerto Ricans, Black Dominicans.
Yeah, look how disrespectful she's using the word. She's applying to anybody. You might say black ants, black flies, black gorillas, black cats.
Black Guatemalans, Black Venezuelans. America has gone around and fucked with Black people all up and down this motherfucker. So every single Black person in America, North, South, and Central, deserves reparations from America.
Uh-oh.
America, North, Black person
Stop the cat. Now remember, she started off by saying F it. Let's back up. Go down memory lane. 21, 28.
Don sizing xenophobic to Black Americans. If Black Haitians are coming to Black America, they should not be xenophobic to Black Haitians going to Sudan or going to us going over there, our respective nations. Reparations, because guess number two, fuck these motherfuckers and their reparations. Because guess
Okay, so she's against it.
what? I ain't asking massa for shit.
And then she comes back and says this. This is babble.
Every single Black person in America, North, South, and Central, deserves reparations from America.
So now she's pro. Nope. Nope. We're not buying that.
Every single one of us. Just like every Black person around the world deserves reparations from the Vatican and the fucking Pope and the Catholic Church and the fucking British Market.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. This what's this? TikTok? I don't know what TikTok spaces is, right? They just can just babble anything. Okay, she just really just babbling. Real fast. Speaking of TikTok, let me show you my TikTok so y'all guys can. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link in the chat too, so you guys can.
Does your truck ride high?
So you guys can follow me. All right, I want to start going live on TikTok. I need enough followers. It's getting up there, slowly but surely. But family, that is the TikTok right there. Oh shit, what did I just do? Stupid shit. Meant to copy it. Okay. All right. That's a TikTok right there. Let me put it in the chat, the link. You guys can, damn, where is your? There we go. The Deep said, what is she saying? Is that she want FBA reparations? Yeah, she's all over the place. She's against it. She said F it. Then she came back and said, no, we'll take it, but we'll take it only if everybody is involved. She done lost her damn mind. Let me make you a mod, give you a lineage wrench. Standing tall. She needs to stop. Okay, another the hypocrisy of the United States of America does not. Oh, right. They family, this is their other play. When in 2014, when they tried to hijack our claim, and then 2 years later, we officially blocked them with ADOS, and then we solidified it in 2017 with FBA. They repositioned, and now it's, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. We don't owe it. We're not owed it that way. So now we're going to pretend that they just are involved in all of our homeland failures, and they owe us that way. Just a lot of made up revised history. That's going to go nowhere. All right, so right there in the chat, that is the link to my TikTok. Go ahead and as you see, everybody who's following me, I'm following back. So I'm gonna stay right here. So I'm gonna play this, but I'm gonna stay right there. I can follow you back.
Monarchy. Same with the French monarchy. Same with the German.
She just evidently this space is just people just to do some TED Talks here. Just talk a lot. It make no sense. Just go for like 30, 3 minutes.
Germanic government. They all owe us money. Every last one of them bitches owe us money. None of them.
So go, but you just said, wait, hold on. So if they owe you, then how are you asking massa? Like, so how are you begging if it's owed to you? She's all over the place. Now, somebody like her, I would love for her to call in.
Are going to give us reparations, because by them conceding to reparations for one Black nation like America, they have to concede to reparations all over the world.
No, that's a tether fantasy. That's false.
all over the
And
world.
that is why they're not going to give it, because they're going to have to pay everybody.
That's a tether fantasy.
Everybody.
And
And the thing is that we will never say, can you please move big drop?
Can you please move big drop?
The thing that we will never say is, we will never say, oh, Black Americans don't deserve reparations. We're not saying, we've never said that.
Are you lying? Are you dumb? That's what started the diaspora wars. By you saying that. You literally said that in 2014. I mean, are you that dumb? But this is why when they call in over here, family, they get cooked because they don't know. Some of them really don't know. And then they learn for the first time over here. Like, no, yeah. I got receipts. You know, I got the clips.
We said absolutely they do. But with saying that.
You didn't say that. You had your hand out. You were trying to get something, don't you? What are you talking about? If some of y'all did back it with your hand out. Like you're doing it now. You're saying if they pay one person, they got to pay. If they pay one people, they got to pay everybody. You're doing it now. You got your hand out again. You see? So you got your hand out now, and you had it out back in 2014, 2010, around that time.
We're also saying that that America owes it to every other Black person out.
Okay, but there's no other Black person outside America, but go make that claim. Go make your claim. Why are you on TikTok crying? Go make it. We got official claims. Go put an official claim. America. So I mean, it's just stupid, family. It's just stupid to say a Haitian is owed reparations by America over the French. The Caribbean is owed reparations from America besides the UK. It's like, yo, that is a dumb argument. Like, what are we doing here? Like, yeah, what are we doing? But they are afraid to face their colonizers, family. They're afraid to face the people who owe them. So it's okay. Well, Black folks got the momentum. Black folks know what's fighting. Let's get behind their fight. Well, they ain't even doing that. Let's hide in the shadows behind their fight. And then when they go ahead and get paid, let's stick our hand out too. Hey, we're black. And that's why, family, I'm saying I came right on time to take Black away from people who are not Black. Okay, because right now you see what they're doing with Black. Everybody's Black now. No, there's only one Black people. I've been saying it. I got a whole PDF right here. I've been putting together. I got a whole PDF right here that explains there's only been one Black people in the world, and I've been consistent. History been consistent, and those Black people are what we call ADOS, descendants of freedmen, or foundational Black Americans. There's no other Black people. There's no such thing as a Black Haitian. That's stupid. That's a contradiction. That's like saying a white Irish person. Like, well, you don't need to say white. They're Irish. A white Polish person, a white Russian. That's dumb. Yeah, she was a white Russian. What else would she be? Like, she's a Russian. You don't need white. So an African, Zimbabwean or Zambian or Haitian, you don't need to say Black Haitian. That's dumb. They're Haitian. They're Zimbabwean. They're Kenyan. It's no Black. Okay, so Black is used as some type of descriptive term, but it is not telling you what they are. When they say Kenyan, that's what's telling you what they are. When we say Black, that's telling you what we are. It's not using the descriptive term. That goes into the little B, big B. I go into the whole trademark and FBA. Well, it was a smart, brilliant move. This is a dope PDF. But, talk about Jesse Jackson and coming up with the African American. Let's go pretty hard. Yeah, but that black and stuff, that's out.
Side of America. That's what we're saying, because it's the facts. It's the truth. It's the truth. So I think they have this thing is, oh no, you want to come first. You want to get it first. Babe, listen. They're not going to give it. You know why they're not going to give it? Because they've given everybody else their reparations. They've given it to everyone else. They've given it to the Jews. They've given it to the Afghanis. They've given it to everybody else, but they haven't given
Native
it to
Americans.
us.
They even
Native Americans.
They gave it to white slave owners after they said slavery was illegal. Like that's the craziest part.
That's not
That
the
one is the
hard-
most jarring one because it's like
Wait. Like these people are stupid. Those are the examples why they will give it. Dummy, not why they won't. That's a track record of they do pay reparations for people who are harmed by this government. Yeah, so like what they're saying is why they will give it, not why they won't.
exactly. You pay these people to subsidize our bodies, but you're not paying us for the labor.
Right. So they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it because they know that they would have to pay every one of us.
So you know what the maddest thing is as well. Sorry to cut in. I'll big up the fire squad, man. Big up for the
Big up yourself.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to the Fire Squad Live.
We're there, man. We're there. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I believe like we don't even need them, and they know it. Because as you know, we were here before them. We don't need them. We just need to be left alone. We can have our own apps. We can't have our own applications. We can't have our own servers. We can't have our own satellite dish. We can't have nothing. We have to ask them for control, even in the Apple store. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to do other things to try and get your app. What happened to the guy that owned Cash App? What happened to Bitcoin? All they do is infiltrate everything, then try and control it. Same thing.
Who is this data he's speaking about?
Start like a war between that. But if we talking about the reparations, that's supposed to go to Africa first, and then it can be distributed from there. Because once Africa is liberated, we all liberated around the world. You feel me?
What? Say that again.
So we don't care. Because once Africa is liberated, we all liberated around the world.
Wait, but why liberated from who? Like, dude, you're holding each other down. Who's holding you down besides yourselves?
So it don't need to be an ego. Well, I got this. You feel me? Oh, we got this happen to us.
1.5 billion people can't liberate themselves from themselves. 1.5 billion people can't liberate themselves from themselves. If you can't do that, then you're just doomed forever, man.
Africa need to be the one to get it because we all gonna benefit off of that.
And then hypothetically, if they did give it to us, you know what we do? We go back to Africa. We leave this place because what are we gonna do putting the money that we work for?
The big drop. Please mute.
But yeah, so like if we get money, like what are we gonna do putting it back into an economy that hates us? We leave. They give us the money, then we go back to Africa, we build our own communities. And we go back to how life is supposed to
People who've never been there is talking about what they would do when they get there. Hilarious.
be, with loving communities, taking care of each other and not hyper-individualism capitalists. Don't make sense. The way we're living now makes no sense.
Oh yeah, when they talk that capitalist stuff, yeah, straight tellers.
It's like not natural.
Yeah. Hey Slim Lee, hey honey, what's up?
Yeah, so I had a couple. I've been here for a minute listening, and I had a comment on the whole African American thing. I don't know if anybody's experiences negative experience with African Americans, but I this is something that we talk about every day. And it happens on both ends, and it needs to be a way for us to get past it because it's only.
Here we go. We have nothing but mountains of evidence of them saying is one-sided, and it starts with them. But somehow, like these tethered young adults say it's both-sided. It's like, but you know what your parent told you. You know what your parents told you. And you want to lie. You're trying to protect your parents. You know what your parents told you, and you want to lie and say it's both sided.
Only dividing us more. Every morning I wake up, I think of how I could be a better person for my community. I don't think about, oh, these people don't like me, or I don't like these certain type of individuals because this one showed me a bad face this day, or because at the end of the day, I get bad faces from Jamaicans, Haitians, African Americans, like everybody. So I just feel like we'll never be able to move
Okay. This we stuff. Yeah, I mean, you must be French. All right. So let's not forget about this. Come on, man. Why we gotta do this, man?
And I find myself having similar conversations with, family or just people,
Her family.
in different like African communities here in the US. Like you still do hear negative things about, like, let's say African Americans.
From her family that's overseas, not even in America. What else?
And I always interrogate that because I'm like, why are you talking about a fellow Black person this way?
That you never met before, mom, dad.
Like, why do you sound like a white person?
Uh-oh. Why are you borrowing talking points from white supremacy, mom and dad? In Africa, you never met one FBA and you're sounding like Charlie Kirk, Steven Crowder. Nick
Like, why are you
Fuentes.
saying the same things?
I don't really know. You sound like a white person. It's like, whoa, what?
Because if you have the same talking points and the same stereotypes as like white people do about Black people, like, do you not know what you look like navigating through America? Like,
Okay, like I said, I got the clips. Got a bunch of these where they all say that's how their parents felt. Matter of fact, let me do one more. Let me do one more before I leave that. One of my favorites. Oh yeah, I got everybody in these clips. Nobody's gonna survive. All right, so right over here. Here we are. Right here.
Do you feel like there's more beef with Africans and Caribbeans? Do you feel like there's any type of beef there?
No, I feel like if anything, it's a little bit more love there. Like, because like my family, like we always say, like I'm a Ghanaian princess, like because I was from the Ashanti tribe. So like there's a lot more
Jamaican woman.
I feel like love given towards like.
And she had bonds.
That's
Okay.
interesting. So let's explore that.
That's really interesting.
I had no idea.
So I had this tweet by McBeanie_, and they said African Americans are by far the worst representation of Black people. They are obnoxious, self-righteous assholes that make people's lives a living hell anywhere they go. And then she got like 390 likes.
Okay, you see that? So 390 likes to they like that message. We are the worst representation of Black Americans. Okay. Listen to the Jamaican woman response.
She also Black?
No, I don't know what she was. But
Okay.
This is what she said. Yeah.
Wow. That's really a lot of hate, I feel like. I don't even really feel that way.
Okay, so her words are that's a lot of hate. That's a lot of hate. Keep that in mind. Write that down. That's a lot of hate.
I feel like that's a little harsh, but I do like coming from my mom would say, because I'm obviously like American, right? And I'm born and raised like in New York. So I have a lot of like culture.
Which all y'all are.
You feel me? From America. But like my mom would agree with that comment.
That a lot of hate comment. My mom will agree with that a lot of hate comment. But y'all want to make us believe we're crazy. Not happening. But now is both ways. No, it's always been one-sided.
past anything until we stop just talking about stuff that does not matter. I mean, at the end of the day, whoever just said it, I don't know who just said it, but we don't have nothing. We don't have satellites. We can't even build our own guns or machinery at the end of the day. We have bigger problems. We're always on here just talking about how African Americans, or it happens everywhere. And another thing about that is my husband is Jamaican, and I'm always around the Jamaican community. And it's like a lot of them come and they don't give me a chance because they say, oh, I experienced how African Americans are, or, you know, but not everybody is the same. And I wish, you know, people can just be off of the individual versus they experience or that I bump into
some connection issues, Slimly. Slimly, we're getting some connection issues. I'm not sure if you can get to a better spot for reception. Hello? Is it me? Can you guys hear me?
No, we
Yeah.
I think it's her reception is really bad.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
Oh. You got one bar.
So
on
basically, all right, if you can't hear me now, then I'll just come back later. It doesn't matter. This is an interesting conversation. That's why I'm here. You hear me or no?
Yeah, it's better now.
All right, I'll come back later, you guys.
Stay right in that spot.
Okay. All right. So, like I was saying, like a lot of the Jamaicans that I live around, when they're telling me about like how they experience African Americans, they tell me like I experienced this, or they treat me this way, or, you know, but for me, it's like, I just feel like I'm kind of shunned to the corner because it's like, I'm not going to treat you like that. So it's like when I hear stuff like this, it happens to me too from other communities. I just feel like we need to be able to move past this in some way because there's always going to be bad apples everywhere. Just like who snitched on Marcus Garvey. Just like
who snitched on Marcus Garvey? What are you talking about? Dude, the scammer. Family, y'all gotta know the difference between a snitch and a whistleblower. You gotta know the difference. Matter of fact, let's do it together. Yo, so are you telling me the Tuskegee experiment, that was a snitch and not a whistleblower? So the person who exposed the nurse, I think it's the nurse, the black nurse who exposed the Tuskegee experiment, she was a snitch and not a whistleblower? Okay, so now look at the difference between a snitch and a whistleblower. The main difference is motivation. A whistleblower reports wrongdoing from a sense of duty. This is what all of us do, family. We're all whistleblowers. While a snitch informs on others, often for personal gain or to reduce their own consequences. This is the difference between a snitch and whistleblowers. Whistleblowers are typically employees revealing illegal activity. That means they're not involved in illegal activities. Snitches are most likely involved in illegal activities. Okay? So whistleblowers are typically employees revealing illegal activity within their organization, whereas snitches are often outside informants like in criminal context. Motivation, whistleblower, duty, integrity, or morality. This is a hero. Snitch, personal gain, such as reduced sentence or other advantage. Context, whistleblower, often employee reporting wrongdoing within their own organization. Snitch, frequently an informant to authority, such as police, about another person's crime. Relationship may have a sense of allegiance to the organization they are protecting from scandal, maybe betraying trust or rats on fellow criminals. Connotation, generally viewed more positively. Whistleblowers are viewed more positively especially when driven by duty. Snitch, generally viewed negatively as a betrayer. In short, a whistleblower is an insider motivated by a sense of responsibility, while a snitch is an outsider motivated by personal benefit or self-preservation. So those who reported on Marcus Garvey, they were inside the organization. You got Hubert Davis is one of them, one of the main ones. He was a whistleblower. Okay. He pointed out the illegal activity that Marcus Garvey was doing, how he was exploiting foundation Black Americans. All right. So yeah, we got to stop. Okay. We're repeating things that we don't know what we're saying. The big difference. So a lot of us are whistleblowers. Okay. Like not snitches.
You have who slaves over here in America. There was always this one that was tell the master. So like at the end of the day, we always have those problems, and we have to be able to move past those problems.
Salim Lee, are you American?
Yes.
Okay, and you said that you've had Jamaicans tell you that they've had a bad experience with Americans. Yeah.
Yes, and I've had bad experiences with everyone else as well.
Right, but I'm saying when you have met a Jamaican person or any other person that's not from America, and they express to you like, I've had a bad experience, what do you do? Like, what's your individual response to that?
I just continue to be myself, and if they like who I am, they're going to continue to want to deal with me. But I'm not, that's it. I'm myself. I don't add to their pain.
Oh my gosh.
I just try to be as positive as I can with those people.
The big drop, you're gonna get dropped again. Mute your mic.
Why does he keep on doing that?
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is like when they tell me those stories, it kind of brings me down, but at the same time, my husband told me, he was like, well, that's what they experience, and you can't control what they experience. But it's like, before I even can be myself with them, they already told me.
Her microphone janky, yo. God damn, you fast forward.
Stomach them. As soon as I hear that FBA bullshit, I'm like, I'm done. I checked out.
But where did that come from? Like, I'm just hearing about this on TikTok.
Yeah, I can't lie. I've only just heard it today.
Now, this is what they do, family. They get in spaces just with a whole bunch of tethers. We're on their mind 24/7. They have nothing else to talk about. Nothing else even unites them. Yeah, do you know, family, by them talking about us, that's the only unifying position they have. If our name is not mentioned, they don't unify. They're back being tribal. Talking about us is how they unify. It's how they unify. They can't unify without talking about us. All day long, rent free in their head.
A long time. It's just it's just different versions. Like Hoteps are one of them. Like FBA. It's just like Black Israelites. Like there are a ton of people. But
I knew about the NOI and all that.
You don't usually run into them in real life. But since it's like these online forums and they love talking, you're interacting with them more. Like that's really they exist. You don't usually meet them because they run in specific circles. Yeah.
And I only came in at the end of what I forgot his name already because that was low vibrational, but I came in at the end, so I don't know really what's going on. All I heard was FBA. So I was like, what's?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really like talking about like bashing other people's like beliefs and stuff, even though I think they're dumb. I'm gonna just keep that to myself. But I guess like the core of it makes sense. But when they go into like this weird, I don't know. It's strange. But when you're talking about, because I'm from Somalia, right? I'm East African. East African.
I'm from Somalia. I'm East African. Okay. What else?
Are notoriously anti-Black, unfortunately.
Wait. Hold on. What was that?
It's strange, but when you're talking about, because I'm from Somalia, right? I'm East African. East Africans are notoriously anti-Black, unfortunately. I was raised.
Glad you said that.
I was raised anti-black, and I know I had to deconstruct that shit myself because I knew low key. I was like, that's because moved.
So she's East African, she's Somalian, and she's saying that you know what? Let me clip that, family. Y'all don't mind. Give me a second. Let me clip that. I gotta clip that. I can't clip it. All right. Cool. All right. I can't clip it, so I'm ready to play straight through.
So I had notoriously, and I'm gonna just keep that to myself.
I don't know really what's going on. All I heard was FBA. So I was like, what's...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really like talking about like bashing other people's like beliefs and stuff, even though I think they're dumb. I'm gonna just keep that to myself. But I guess like the core of it makes sense. But when they go into like this weird, I don't know. It's strange. But when you're talking about, because I'm from Somalia, right? I'm East African. East Africans are notoriously anti-black. Unfortunately, I was raised.
Glad you said that.
I was raised anti-black, and I know I had to deconstruct that shit myself because I knew low key. I was like, that's because I moved to the United States when I was like a youngin'. My parents, lived in Africa their whole lives, and they would always reiterate that I was not black, I was Somali, and I was like, that makes no sense. So I was like, Somali is an ethnicity. So I always like kind of thought, and the ones I started reading, it's all about.
So a lot of East Africans got it right. A lot of them would say they're not black. Okay, they're Sudanese or Somalian or Ethiopian, and they're right. You're not black. You're Ethiopian, Somalian, and Sudanese. I'm not mad at you.
The pursuit of knowledge, essentially, because those people that the Jamaicans or whoever like you talk to, those people usually just don't know what's going on. Because if you're raised a certain way and you don't want to like find anything to like refute what you believe, and you're okay with those beliefs, you're gonna be stuck forever. So like I personally had to literally deconstruct it and then had to explain to my whole family like, yeah, no, like you're black. As much as you don't think you're black, you are black, right? It took a minute, but now my parents aren't anti-black anymore. So
yes, they are. If they're calling themselves black, they're anti-black. No, you had the right way. See, what happens is, family, she understood the value of being black, all right, of us. Like she found out that what their parents were saying about us was all lies. Oh, I get it. My parents were just believing white supremacy, as they say. But nah, these people are very, very brilliant. Like they are the bag. They're the gold. They are the culture. My parents got it twisted. Hey, let me try to get my parents to cosplay. Like, mommy, daddy, no, y'all got it wrong. We got to anchor on to these folks if we want to get things done in America. No, start saying you're black. Start saying you're black now. There's an advantage. Trust me, mom, dad. Trust me, there's an advantage. Start saying you're black. That's what happened with that right there. You're not black. You are where you're from.
I mean, it really is up to people like us, like to make.
So if you wanted to marry a black man, they wouldn't be like, get this man out of this jury, out of my.
No, my sister. Okay, so that's a little crazy because my sister did marry an African American, and my mom cried for like 3 days, but then she got over it. She got over it, because like my sister was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" So. I don't know, but you have to understand that like the perception that a lot of like Africans who are anti-black have about black people is still white supremacy like propaganda that's being dropped into. It's propaganda.
No, but Africans don't have anti-blackness to black people.
Some do, unfortunately. African Americans.
Okay. Have you met some of them Nigerians?
Yes, the East African knows. Yes, they do. That's crazy. It did.
No, some of them do, man. I can confirm.
No, I think they're more like I wanna. They like light skin thing. Like I don't know.
But it's more so being associated with the idea of being African American, black. Does that make sense? Because if you say like if they're like, oh, I'm African American, or they'll just say like it's just the idea that African American blackness is different than blackness in Africa. You know what I mean?
Ultimately, I think a lot of this is rooted in just the distrust that we have, that we've been programmed to have.
It's propaganda. It's propaganda that causes
Family, I'm so tired of grown adults saying they're programmed like fucking robots to hate foundation Black Americans. I'm so tired of that excuse. Grown adults in the hundreds of thousands coming over here in the millions, pretending that they like a microchip was slipped in the back of their head and they had to behave like a white supremacist. Like I'm tired of like I got fatigue on that. I got a program fatigue. Like stop saying you guys were programmed. Like, what does that even mean? Oh, we were programmed to hate. Shut up. It's what you always believed.
infighting.
Yeah,
It's the
like
same.
it's
It's the same.
deliberate.
It is. It is deliberate.
It's the same when someone says the Middle East as well. It's that type of dumb thinking. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because infighting like that didn't exist until colonization happened. You know what I mean? Like infighting kind of exists and always will be.
Serious?
And religion, specific. Yeah, those
You ever heard of the slave trade? What are you talking about?
two. When those two happened, it was just there to divide and conquer.
Oh,
and it's
that
still
religion
dividing
shit,
and conquering.
boy. I'm not with that religion shit.
Yeah, I hate that woman talking, man. Oh, those damn Somalians. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I did genuinely believe
A whole
religion
other
is
conversation.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought I'll mention
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
no, don't even bring it up. Think is gonna on mic in a minute. Think is gonna.
I know, right?
All right. I would.
In fact, I'm gonna pause this one, and I'm gonna go into Tariq and his discussion with that Somali woman. Oh my God, fucking headache.
Shout out to everybody coming through the live. Let's get to the 15K mark, y'all. Can we tap up the screen? There's like 50 of us in here. If we all tap up the screen for a solid minute, we could get to that 15K, like no problem. Welcome everybody to the live. Make sure you're following the host. There is a live goal at the top of Twins Maker right there. See them fire flames? Go ahead and hit that up as well. Thank you guys for sharing the live. We've got 70 shares. If y'all could continue to share the live, that would be dope. I appreciate you. So the big drop. You've been heavily trying to come off the mic. Go ahead and respond to anything you've heard on the panel, or you can answer the questions that the host got up.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to put everything in perspective as fast as I could. Number one, here's what's going on right now. Number one, everybody doesn't know the prominent place that, first of all, I'm not African American, I'm Haitian. The prominent place for African Americans, when you turn around and you ask an African American, where do you come from? He can't tell you where he comes from, right?
Yes, he can.
The reason why he can't tell you where he comes from is because
this is straw man. This is projection. American. That's an easy answer. Next question.
You actually know history, in 70 AD, he was in Jerusalem.
Oh my God.
In Jerusalem. He was actually in Israel. And he ran to Africa to blend in with these other people. So the reason why it's such a big stigma, everybody has a big thing against African Americans. But guess what? When an African American does something, everybody else do it. If he turns around, he put his hat backwards.
Hold on 1 second, brother. Hold on 1 second. I think I found what I'm looking for.
Yes, you did, ma'am. Yes, you did.
No.
You flee like you. In any sense of the word, ma'am. What part of Somalia are you from?
I'm from Addis Ababa.
There you go. So what's on your mind?
I just want to talk about how reparations are never going to happen.
Ma'am, don't project your failures onto us, ma'am. We're going to get reparations and we're not going to flee like you did, ma'am. So don't project onto us, ma'am. We're not going to flee like you.
I didn't flee. I was born
Yes,
here.
you did.
No, I didn't flee. My mom was born
Yes.
here. I was born here. My dad was born here.
Well, you fled, ma'am. That's still fleeing.
Fleeing from where?
Fleeing from your slums, the homelands that you turned into slums. That's where you fled from, ma'am.
Listen, I know you got a Chinese sweatshop wife, and that's why you're talking the way you are. But I'd not flee from anywhere.
Yes, you did, ma'am. Yes, you did.
No,
You,
how could I flee if both my parents were born in London?
ma'am,
Oh wow,
because they
London.
fled.
Right.
They
They
fled.
didn't flee if they were born here.
They fled. No, they weren't born there, ma'am. Your family
The only
fled.
thing that fled was your dad out your house. That's the only
No,
thing that fled.
ma'am. The only thing that fled was the flies from your stomach. Okay, that's the only thing that fled, and you did too.
Yeah, I know they ain't trying to roast. Like, yo, all those images was from their homeland. Come on now.
You know what also fled? The thought of reparations out of like anybody's
And,
mind.
and ma'am, and the fact that you're over in London, ma'am, worrying about our reparations shows the kind of failure you are. That's how much you failed. You were
I actually care because reparations, I am pro reparations. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Like
but
what
you're
Jones
not
said.
even. But you're not even in the United States, ma'am. So what difference does it make to you? Why are you hating from abroad?
I'm not hating, Tariq. I'm just saying, like, let's be logical here.
Why does it concern you and you're not even in the U.S.?
It doesn't concern me because I could turn my phone off right now and I'm good. I've got money. I'm not trying to beg the government for like change.
Then why are you worrying about what people are doing in a whole different country and you're not even in your home country? You're in London.
First of all, Britain is my home country, so I am in my home country.
Ma'am, that is not your home country. That's the
Yeah,
country
but
you fled
if
to.
you can say America's your home country, why?
Ma'am, that's a calm down. That's a country you fled to. That's a country your
That's
family
crazy.
fled to. And
She says
you
she's
fled from one
Somali,
country
but she's
to another,
saying
worrying about
England's a
another
homeland. British
country,
is a
worrying about
homeland.
what we're doing. And ma'am, why are you not all up in the pages of the people who colonized and economically deprive your homeland? That's one thing I noticed about a lot of you tethers. You guys seem to whine a lot about foundational Black Americans, but you never whine or you never complain about the people who economically deprived your homeland, the people who put the sanctions on your homeland to the point where you had to flee. You never really talk about them. Why is that, ma'am?
Listen, Tariq, I know you're mad because you had noodles for dinner.
Okay, no, ma'am. Stop babbling and talk. I know you over there with your forehead is kind of big and sweating right now, but use that forehead to think and answer the question, ma'am. Why are you never talking about the people who economically sanction your country to the point of complete, utter poverty and degradation?
I love how you talk about my forehead when
Yes.
you compare me.
Okay, my forehead is beautiful. Okay, let's not go there, ma'am. My forehead is beautiful and you look like a chocolate light bulb. Okay? So we're not going to talk about foreheads. We know that your forehead is huge. Okay, you look like an alien with bayangs. Okay, so
I know.
let's
I
talk
look
real.
beautiful in my profile picture. My looks ain't same.
Okay, ma'am, just talk real. Let's talk real.
I'm gonna be real with you, Tariq. I'm not even here to like troll or say the same shit.
You are, ma'am, but your trolling is failing, just like you failed in your homeland, ma'am. But go ahead.
I call you guys FBAs, failed Black Americans. Okay, how about that? That's the person who failed. Because if you would have got reparations by
Ma'am, at least we didn't flee. Okay, we haven't failed to the point where we had to flee and people are falling out hungry in the damn streets like they are in your homeland. Okay, as long as we're not there, we're good.
First of all, I keep telling you, Tariq, I know you've got like 68 IQ. No one fled from my family. My mom and my dad were born here, and I was born here.
They fled.
How did they get
Okay?
there? They just be
You're
born.
not British, ma'am.
Yeah, she's
You
crazy.
fled to Britain. You're not indigenous to Britain. You fled there. You like to play these little psychological games with yourself. You're a fleer. You're a runner. You're a track star. You took them little ashy feet, put them in some sandals, and got on the first thing, smoking, and started running, ma'am. So you can sit here and talk about you were born there. You're just an anchor baby. You're an anchor
I
baby.
don't know why you're saying this when you are literally saying that you're American when you're not, bro. If you take it as
Ma'am, I am a foundational Black American. My people have been on
They
this
are
land
so
longer than
mad.
anybody. Do you understand? They were
They are so mad that see this is how they think. They think they could just move to a different country, plant their flag down, and say, "This is my new country. This is where I'm from, and my beginnings start here." That's not what we're saying. It's not what nobody's saying. You're Somalian, right? Be proud of Somalia.
Black people in the North American continent before anybody, and that includes the Red Mongolian Indians. We've been here and we built the United States. There was no United States until my family built it, and we never fled. Do you understand how that works, ma'am? I'm not an
Yeah.
immigrant.
I'm sorry, Cherokee King. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm not an immigrant like you, ma'am. You had to
I'm
pack.
not an immigrant either. You keep saying that
Yes,
you
yeah,
pay
ma'am.
me tax a
You're
lot,
an
but
anchor.
I'm not an
Ma'am, you're a little stinky anchor baby. Okay, your family anchored you. They anchored you over there because they couldn't cut it. They failed, and they got that same failed mentality has been infused into your mindset, and you're hating on foundational Black Americans because we stand up and fight for ours, and we don't flee like little punk bitches.
I don't know why you talk about fleeing when the only people who fled were the niggas in the Underground Railroad, bitch.
Okay, and you're saying nigga as if you're not blacker than me. Ma'am, you're black, and your forehead is big, and you're ashy, and you're up here using the N-word like you're not an N-word too. You think you're a chocolate Caucasian, and you're not. That's why you're home.
I am black. That's why I said the N-word.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. And you have a failed homeland, and they've treated everybody in your homeland like N-words, and
Yeah, but guess what?
you've done nothing about it but fled from it. Okay, so you are running, nigga. Okay, I'm a fight nigga, and you're a running nigga. So we both niggas, but niggas on a different plane in the game. Go ahead, man.
I think it's funny how you think you've been in America for hundreds of years. Where
I have, ma'am. You cannot tell me about my history. You can't tell me, nor can you tell any other foundational Black American about their history when you don't even know yours, and you're too ashamed of your history to stay there and relish it and fight for it. You fled your history. You've banished your history. You have no more culture. You've abandoned your culture, and you're going to try to tell me about mine? Shame on
I
you.
haven't abandoned my culture. I've been
Yes,
to
you
Somalia
have.
several times in my life, and my Somalia is doing good right now. I've never
Ma'am,
deserved it.
ma'am, you're not doing good. Y'all stop sitting up here lying. You're not doing good. You don't flee from where you're doing good. Don't sit your ass in another country talking about how good your homeland is doing, and you're bouncing and y'all getting on anything you can to get the hell out of there. It is not doing good, and you know it. So let's stop all
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
sorry because I
talk.
forgot Detroit was an amazing place. I
Ma'am, it
apologize.
doesn't. Detroit is better than your homeland, okay? You don't have people falling out from hunger
Right.
in Detroit, and they're not grown folks walking around with flies on them in Detroit, okay? Let's be
Yeah,
very
you like
clear.
to talk about that, but what about Flint, Michigan, where you niggas have no water? In
Ma'am,
Flint,
ma'am, we got enough water to get the flies off of them, okay?
yeah, but the water is as
The
bad as
water, and we got water to them. We got water to them, but did you get fly swatters to your people?
Nope.
I don't know why you keep saying the fly stuff like it doesn't happen in every hot climate. Like it's
No,
such a
stop
tired
it.
joke.
Stop it.
It's as tired as you. You're like 50
Stop
years
it.
old on here.
Umchuke, stop it. Okay. You deal with the flies. We dealt with the water in Flint. We sent plenty of water. Why don't you send plenty of cans of Raid to your homeland, ma'am? Come on, M2K.
We have water.
Some of that
We have
remittance
food.
money should go to
We have
you don't.
everything that you want to have, and I have.
No, you know, ma'am, you have big stomachs, big foreheads, and a gang of flies. And you're sitting here mad and jealous about foundational Black Americans. You're mad and you're hating from abroad. You don't have none of that stuff, and you're fleeing en masse. Okay?
Listen, just because your wife gave you dim sum doesn't mean you can talk to me any type of way.
Ma'am, and just because your burqa is musty, you cannot talk to me any kind of way. I will snatch some Febreze from your ass, so you can't spray that musty little burqa of yours. So don't you play with me. Now go ahead, ma'am. Umchuke, go ahead, dear. Umchuke, you're going to have to get that iPhone 1 out of here, okay?
First of all, Tariq, you muted me, so I can't do anything about
Okay,
it. Second of
all
all,
right.
I don't respect.
And Umchuke, I know you got that prepaid phone with them Somalian minutes on it, and you only have a few minutes left to speak. So say what's on your mind, because now you're getting boring, ma'am. Now go ahead.
It's like, do I have dementia, or do you use the same insults with everybody? Like, can you not switch it up? Like, can we not get something different, Tariq? Like, I'm getting tired of the same old.
And I'm getting tired of the same old smell that you have under your little funky arms, okay? I'm getting tired of that too. So we're both tired. So this is why I need you to get to the point, ma'am. Come on.
Let's not talk about smell when I can smell the weed from here that you use for these poor people who are donating you money. I can smell the weed you're smoking right now, okay?
Ma'am, I'm going to donate a bag of rice to your village that you fled from, since you will not help them, okay? I'm going to donate some rice and some injera, and I'm going to look out for the people in your village, Mchuke, because you've abandoned them, and you're sitting over there in London hating on us. How dare you, ma'am? How dare you?
I'm gonna donate some commissary money for your dad in prison in Detroit. How about that?
Now,
Then
ma'am,
so what? So we're even. How about that?
now, ma'am, if you keep using that little potty mouth of yours, I'm going to siphon gas out of your Uber, and you're going to be stranded on the road, you and the must and the flies. So I'm going to warn you once. Anyway, thank you so much, Mchuke. You're getting boring right now, and I'm going to have to let you go, dear. All right.
Listen, tell your
Listen,
Chinese.
ma'am, goodbye. Go get you some deodorant and some douche powder. Anyway, let's get some other people on here. Okay.
Yeah, so family, I'm gonna mix it up. Next live today, I'm gonna do a video because I kind of touched on it maybe 2 lives ago. Marijuana and how it's been used in our communities to destabilize us and thwart progressive actions. Also, not just that. I was speaking on cigarettes as well. How we were targeted, and I kept saying meth, and then somebody had corrected me. Menthol cigarettes. Right. It's been a long time since I researched this stuff. It's going off memory, but I looked back into both. So what I'm gonna disclose to you guys, you don't want to miss. We're gonna talk about marijuana and menthol cigarettes. Menthol cigarettes for sure has been used to target Black communities. They are different from your non-menthol cigarettes. So let me do this right here. So this is kind of like the image I got. Hold on. Let me show you a quick little thumbnail of what I got. Hold on a second. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. The live. Come up with a catchy here we go. So we're gonna touch on that. And you know, I just had a good idea about something else. Okay, so hold on. So when I speak of menthol cigarettes, what comes to mind in the hood is look at your friends and you already know a Newport right away. If you think of a cigarette right away, you're gonna think of Newports. So Newports is the main one that FBA smoke. But you have Cool, you have Salem, and then later they have Marlboro Menthol. Okay, so we're gonna touch on all that ad placement. They had ad placements, and you remember that magazine we had, Ebony, Jet Essence, radio stations were promoting stuff, bus shelters, billboards, all around our neighborhoods exclusively. So there's no mistake. So that's something that we're going to talk about next live. So this is going to be different from what we normally talk about, more serious, more informational. And again, it doesn't matter if you partake in either one of those or both. It doesn't like we're not targeting you as an individual, but it's something you just want to know because I'm sure you didn't know. I'm sure if you knew what I'm about to share, you would have probably said no to both. Okay. All right. So let me leave you with this right here. Hey, thanks for that. CRU Reality. She say banned flavored cigarettes in Minnesota. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. I'm saying you guys really want to hit the notification bell and come back for this one. It's not gonna be a long live either. And matter of fact, this is a live where I want you guys to interact. Like, let's say if you actually smoke menthol or marijuana, I want you guys to call in. Like, so this is one of those lives. When I talk about this, I want to get personal testimonies, or you can even, give a testimony about a family relative or a loved one, your dead kids. This is one of those lives where I want it to be intimate, where we can talk about it. It's gonna be therapeutic. Breeze Omega said I grow my own. Yeah, so this ain't for this. This is not going to condemn this one for sure. But this ain't condemning this one. We're gonna mostly talk about where you get it from and how do you prep it. So this is gonna be about preparation and where you purchase it from. So Breeze, this won't really apply to you as far as where you get it from, because you grow your own, but preparation might apply to you. So you might want to check in for that 100%. But as long as you know where you get it from, right? And you know it's legitimate, unadulterated, that's part one. Okay. And that's what dispensaries are. And I'm gonna get into that because some of you guys know, some of you don't know, but I have worked pharmaceutical companies 10, 15, 20 years, made drugs, batch mixing, drying, all that stuff, dispensing, all that, even the branch of packaging, kidney for your kidneys, pain stuff, all that stuff. We did all that. FDA regulated, as you know. And I also worked in a manufacturing facility that produces infused cannabis products like gummies, cigarettes, like weed cigarettes, mints, juices, all infused, all cannabis infused. The FDA regulations are not as strict on that, and we're going to talk about all that. All right, we're going to talk about all that. That's a live you want to check back in because y'all know when I research, yeah, know how I give it up. I'm gonna go deep into it. Some things you heard before, and some things you did not. I can promise you that everything I read, you're not gonna know in advance.
Y'all like the way we go, right there, right there. Never disrespect the lineage. I swear we can really be.
Oh yes, I gotta talk about that. I gotta talk about I believe at one point menthol cigarettes. You said they banned Minnesota. I believe at one point they were banned nationally. Let me see if that's or they were trying to ban it. Let me see. Speak on whether menthol cigarette were banned. I could have sworn it was banned nationally. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. The national ban.
Be your worst nightmare. Say our name, say our name, say our name, and we're right there, right way we glow, right there, right there. Never disrespect the lineage. I swear we can really be your worst nightmare. Say our name, say our name, say our name, and we're right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Y'all like the way we go, right there, right there. Now we disrespect the lineage. I swear we can really be your worst nightmare. Say our name, say our name, say our name, and we're right there, 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 right there. Y'all like the way we glow, right there. Never disrespect the lineage, I swear. We can really be your worst nightmare. Say your name, say your name, say your name, we're right there, right there, right there. Y'all like the way we glow, right there. Never disrespect the lineage, I swear. We can really be your worst nightmare. Say your name, say your name, say your name, we're right there, right there, right there. Y'all like the way we glow, right there. Never disrespect the lineage, I swear. We can really be your worst nightmare. Say your name, say your name, say your name, we're right there, right there, right there.
And on that note, family, we're out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notification bell, and if you haven't yet, you can donate to the Cash App.
We have to start supporting ourselves. We have to add value to our content and our voices.
Hey, haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really in my they done. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really in my they done. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really in my they done. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really in my they done. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones. I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on box rhyme. Please don't, please support. Some really him or they dumb. Cash app, dollar sign, everybody's wrong. Cash app, dollar sign, everybody's wrong. Cash app, dollar sign, everybody's wrong. I'm really real, one of them ones that they dumb. Thumbs up. Subscribe, cash app, dollar sign, everybody's wrong.
This is one of my favorites too. It's really hard. This is hard. this was supposed to just be like a motivational, family support. The work I'm doing, the research, the time I'm putting in, saying a dollar amount, $1, $2. Like, there's really nothing crazy. But it was just for that, it's like motivation for those who want to support, just need a little push. But this was way better. I ain't gonna lie. This was way better than what I ever imagined. I was like, wow, this is an actual song. I'll be singing this at work. All right, fam, we out. Next live.